Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
That would have been much more slick if I remembered to mute my own channel on my computer.
We all know we're streaming from a cave, and that was the echo. So
We're streaming from a cave, and you guys are only seeing the shadows.
yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Voices of the Air. This is ComeDy&D.
What does that even mean anyway?
What are the other? I think those are only 3 hearts.
Good evening, everyone. Our top stories today: Dungeons and Dragons, Voices of the Air. We have the most fabulous players on the face of the planet, and we'll get to them shortly. But first, how are you? Great, good to hear. Let's go to our man on the street right now, Mr. Kevin O'Shea.
Hi. We've got a terrible accident at the crossroads of Regington and Exeter. Hey, just kidding. That's my character, Regington Exeter. Inspector Freelance. He's a little kobold rogue soul knife, you know. And he is wearing a suit jacket and a metal derby hat and no pants, Winnie Pooh style, and the scar, the pink gem, just above his temples.
And right now, our eye in the sky, checking on traffic, Mr. Hayden Greif Neal.
Yeah, there is an accident here, but I'm not your guy in the sky. That must have been an accident, you said. I am Hayden Greif Neal. I'm playing Kerr. I am playing Kerr. I need to figure out the accent this week. It's a little bit different every week, I think. Kerr is warlock, half-elf, hexblade is what he is.
Fantastic. And with sports, we're going to go to Casey Muller.
You know, I knew it was going to be sports.
I wanted.
Isn't that sexist or something? Couldn't I have fashion and Cassie have
Yeah.
sports?
Haircut. That's it.
Fashion, that segment on every nightly news.
What, there are other segments, right? I just can't think of any. I mean, cute animals. Couldn't I have cute animals?
Do you want to do people behaving badly?
Puppy bowl.
Okay. I'm Casey. I'm playing Selbsuni Element, High Elf Cleric of Quillid, a Peace Domain Cleric. It's been 2 weeks, and I don't remember much about this character, to be honest. I assume he's some sort of firebrand preacher or something. I guess we're gonna find out.
All right. And if you saw me calling Casey his sports a mile away, let's go to the weather with Cassie B.
In other news, my friend has a pet cat named Fashion. I'm Kathy. I'm playing Nerg. She's a residence race, so you see a 5'10" green eyeball. She crash landed one day and just made it into town, so she's finding all this stuff out about her past, and she doesn't know where to go. So we'll see what happens.
That is right. And
But my friend really has a pet cat named Fashion. That's true.
True. How's it spelled, though? All right. Welcome back. For anyone who was wondering, we are in the Goliath village right now. I think that's what it's called. The team, after learning a bit about the history of the planet inside of the ancient dwarven caves with the Mohalar mole people, they trekked up northwest to be precise, and they are currently chilling with some Goliath, and about to investigate, I don't know, the rest of it. Does anybody else want to remind us what happened?
They thought Nierg was a god.
Yep. And we ran into Goliaths who are fighting with kobolds. Do the kobolds think I'm a god also?
We'll see.
And we leveled up.
Yes,
Ooh.
we leveled up. And I chose Intellect Fortress and Tiny Hut for my level 3 spell.
I got everybody's favorite spell, Counterspell.
Oh, that's such a great spell.
That's Simon's favorite for sure.
I'm gonna play a wizard next.
And
I miss wizard.
there's somebody named Doryu who's making the kobolds evil and warlike.
The evil. Oh yeah, I wrote Doryu the Explorer. And
Okay.
then we met a Goliath named Arant or Arant.
I knew a guy, I just reconnected with him after like 20 years, but his name's spelled Aaron. He goes by Aaron.
You got that from that one Key and Peele skit, I know it.
he saw that at Key and Peele episode right as he was coming out of the womb. Be like, that's my name.
My name
That
Aaron.
one.
Yes. You know how much I enjoy hanging out with. I'm not even going to finish that sentence. All right. Does anybody have any? It didn't make sense. Does anybody have any questions about what we're doing, where we are?
I think we have a
No.
long rest at the Goliath town, and we're gonna leave and go to Kobold town to find the other half of the sheet music. I think that's right. It's been 2 weeks, but
So let's get into it. All right. So you guys are all set with your level 5 stuff. You have spent the night inside of grandiose tents, warmed with the skins of dead animals. You have been treated like royalty amongst the Goliaths, and you think that's good. You should see how they treat Nurg. However, Nurg is not with you right now. Upon taking your long rest, Nurg was ushered away to be treated, I guess, a little bit better. Like, you guys got like a suite. She got the penthouse. Okay. Which one's better? Is a suite or a penthouse better?
Are they related?
I've never been in either. But
It could be a penthouse suite.
yeah, as long as it
No,
has
no,
a
not
view.
not the penthouse in the suite, but are Nurg and the Goliaths related? Oh, okay, I understand your nepotism. I think that's called favoritism.
It's adopted nepotism.
so, we will cut to Celebsuni, Kerr, and Regington, who are in their. It's still really nice. Nice digs. But
It's
you're
a-
being treated.
It's a sweet penthouse.
They have the suite. I have the penthouse suite.
Yeah, but it's spelled like WEET. Okay.
Oh, the sweat penthouse.
Yes. You hear a knock on the tent, which it just doesn't. It's not like a good. It's like. Pa, pa, pa. It's still polite, you know.
Oh, we are in the tent house. Oh, I
tent house.
misunderstood.
Kerr is sitting in the corner, just stewing over Fluffy.
On his pink stripe.
Hello, my name is Aranth.
Yes, Around. We are acquainted. It's
Yes.
I, Regington.
Yes, it's,
I am sorry for some.
it's not like it's been 2 weeks since we saw you.
It feels like it. It much feels like it. Do you find everything well?
Well,
Are you-
we just woke up and have yet to find really anything at all. But
Kerr says that no one in
we
particular.
knew that
Not
the Nirg was going to a penthouse.
No, as you guys were being ushered this way, Nurg was ushered that way, but it was such a commotion and so many people fawning over potential return to God.
But
you got split up in the commotion.
we went
Maybe
to
I-
sleep knowing that we weren't with Nirg.
Sure. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Yes. We actually, speaking of finding, we would like to find our compatriot, the musician, Nirg with the large eyeball head.
Absolutely. I will bring you to her when she is done meeting with our king. In the meantime, if you have any desire, we have quite a nice shop. Just right on the
where we
corner.
could
Like a
spend
gift
all
shop?
the gold we got.
Yes. If you need anything from the player's handbook,
Hey Simon, how
What is
far
it?
away from them is my penthouse suite?
it is 120 feet.
Oh, so since I'm like telepathically bonded with them, and since telepathy can go that far, and since Nerg's really nice and probably would have invited them there, she messages them telling them there's pancakes in her suite.
They are making pancakes in the suite.
Yeah. So she tells
They-
everybody that if they want to come join, and then she like sends them the direction. However that works. I guess she like had to walk there or something.
But first, you will meet with the king. He will have no visitors until he has gotten to speak with a deity.
He dares
Oh,
defy
like
her.
bones or something.
Kerr,
Yeah,
Kerr is
apparently.
visibly unmoved by the prospect of pancakes.
Oh boy.
She doesn't know that, so
Good evening, Green One.
she just kind of looks at him and nods.
It has been many, many, many generations since your kind have walked our earth. Do you know what brings you back?
Yeah, and she says her friend, because we were on a mission.
I see. And what mission is that?
She said she can't disclose the deputy business with other people.
Of
I think
course.
to know better and to question her.
Of course.
She's starting to play along with it because she gets it now. Yeah.
I am curious, and if you have any needs, please let us know. And then at that point, someone's gonna run in and say, "Sir, Your Highness, the god has beckoned her friends. Could we? They want to come in. Could we let in?" Oh yes, yes, of course.
And nerd
Please.
nods. Yeah.
I would not want you to keep you from your destiny any longer. Please, everyone, come in. Come in.
Kerr comes in and stands broodingly in the corner.
Regington. Passive insight. Or just do an insight check.
Okay.
Regular all insight.
I have good passive insight. Can I
That's
do an
a
insight check?
15.
15. On the king's face, he recognizes a glint of recognition. He squints and then shakes it off. But he keeps staring. And you feel like he's making eye contact, but a little higher. Just a little.
Like
Nerd staring
gem
back
contact.
also.
not eye contact.
I will take this 6 seconds and create my telepathic bond with everybody for the next 4 hours.
But Nerd feels the
We can all-
tingle in her brain.
Telepathically communicate.
She's like,
Yay.
okay. Yeah.
Kobold, what is your name?
My name is Regington Exeter. I am an inspector freelance, solver of mysteries for a price.
You do not have. You carry yourself about you as a lowlander. How come?
I am my own self-styled kobold, and I carry myself as such. But I appreciate you noticing my distinction. Thank you.
Very, I mean, really nice adornments. Very slick.
Is he?
Oh,
Is
these
he?
little things. Thank you.
Is he hitting on you?
I'm gonna insight roll.
Yep. Let me roll that.
That's a 15 again.
I rolled a 3. It's hard to tell. Royalty. I imagine they get, like after a while, they get really bored with, just whatever's around, and it could be.
I think you're thinking of elves, not royalty.
But then
Or
again, who doesn't?
vampires.
Regington is his own beautiful creature, and he doesn't exist to serve as some like whimsical fetish of the rich.
Of course, of course.
Dinner with schmucks.
Odd that Kobold as yourself raised outside of the mountains. In any case, welcome. I should catch you up on everything that's going on. DJ, can you please turn off the dance music? Yeah, okay, sorry. And then
Oh, is that like the court jest or whatever it's called?
The court
Yeah.
DJ.
DJ.
Or jest
court
jester?
DJ.
What are they called?
Just
Court Jester, DJ Jester, DJ Jester, the Goliath bard, spinning the hot stuff.
Nerg tells
And
her that he should train Connor to do that. Yeah. Every bit of success.
What brings you
Connor-
here?
Connor is learning how to lay egg.
I still trying. Please tell me what brings you here, and if I may offer you assistance.
Who's he asking?
Everybody, mostly everybody.
We have
We
come
are.
to we have
Oh,
come
go
to
ahead,
find
Kurt.
we have come to find kobold music so that we may recover dog.
And what the kobold music are you referring to?
Do we have a name for it other than the kobold music?
Nerg sends. Oh.
So I will telepathically ask Nerg if she has the copy of the Goliath music that she made at the Baron's house, and
she'd take. Oh, sorry. I didn't think you were.
as opposed to the original, because I think the Goliaths have some attachment to it, and I
Or-
want to show them the original.
Or maybe just play some music from it if you remember any.
I will play the music, and I will also take out the copy of the copy to make it look like I'm reading it.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
He looks at it and says, very impressive. This is music from your people from ancient time. You know this. No?
Nerg looks at him. She knows they're like bowing to her and stuff, but she doesn't know she can like press something yet.
We understand that this is the Goliath, the portion of the music the Goliath sells. We seek the kobold half.
Yes.
And I pass him the copy of the copy.
Yes. Very good. That is your business here. You are going to the kobolds to recover the second half.
We will recover kobold music, then we will recover Fluffy. Very important dog.
Who's this Fluffy?
Kerr looks up wistfully into nowhere in particular, and a tear forms in the corner of his eye.
Nerg tells him it is a rescue animal.
Everyone.
I see how much this one, Fluffy, means to you. Well, if you need any provisions, I would give you some soldiers to take with you, but as we are always under the watchful eye, I fear that would leave us weak were there to be an attack.
Who is watching me?
Sounds like the Eye of Sauron.
We are afraid it is the kobolds under order of the stranger Doryu.
Yes, who is this stranger Doryu?
Doryu, he came here around 3 years ago and tried to proposition the peoples of this land. He claimed to be an adventurer and had been to the center of the earth. He come back, and I remember he asked me if we knew of dragons, because he said he was trying to resurrect one. He told us the closest possibility was that of the kobolds to the north. He attempted to have us siege their lands, but we refused. In turn, the king of the kobolds, King Ledrington, was most likely propositioned in the same manner. That is when our people stopped talking to each other, the Goliaths and the kobolds. King Ledrington most likely accepted. And it was around that time that the lights began emitting from the mountains. And we had heard word that a member of the royal family was missing, and therefore we had no means to follow up. And since then, they have attacked us on sight, and we can only assume that this stranger has them under some kind of spell.
What are these lights you've mentioned?
The lights very much remind me of your sword and your forehead. Same colors.
Wait, is he pointing? Is he pointing at me for the forehead, or?
No, the
Oh, okay, just checking.
character with the jewel sticking out of his
This is,
forehead.
No,
Is it a forehead-shaped light?
sword.
Yes,
this is a forehead-shaped light, you're saying?
it was the color of a forehead. Yes. No, the forehead with the jewel and the sword. In any case,
He just lowers his hat a little subconsciously.
it is no, it is. It
This
is actually.
this is a sword-colored sword. It is a sword-colored light. I do not.
I actually like the forehead. It is very becoming. You look quite. It is dashing. It adds character. Okay.
I like how we always end up talking about body part.
What else is there to talk about?
What member of the royal family was missing? The Goliath or the Kobold?
I believe that was the kobold.
Kobolds? Okay, I just wanted to make
Legend.
Yes.
okay.
What do we
Interesting name.
Regington.
Okay.
Yes.
what do we think the odds are that Regington is related, or perhaps the missing king?
What? Why?
Ledrington.
Why would you assume that?
It is
Yes, why
very
would you
similar
assume that?
name. It is very similar name. You have to admit.
I don't. I mean, you know, this happened 3 years ago. You know, so Regington, you grew up in Aliador. Is that yes? I mean, I don't see how that could, no coincidence there.
Yes. I mean, Aranth and Kerr are very similar names. Are they?
See?
Are you related to him?
Yes. See. Elf.
In a way, all things on Earth are related.
So
Yes.
Celebsuni, when he killed all those dwarves, was killing his relatives.
Yes.
So is Nerd.
Wait, what dwarves?
Yeah.
All those dwarves you killed.
Okay.
Well,
Remember?
So
I thought the dwarves were killing the elves. I don't know. It's all a blur.
Are we gaslighting Casey's
Mhm.
character now?
But it is no shame to kill dwarves. It's okay. Or Celebsuni.
and they have no idea where King Ledrington is. Okay.
Oh yes, my name is Rock. That is, I probably should
Rock.
have introduced myself. Rock.
Rock.
It's between like rock and rack.
Rock
It's
and
like rack,
hard place.
Rock.
Silent A. Okay.
rack.
R-O silent A-C-K.
Yes. So, anything else?
Are you perhaps are you perhaps called Mega in the American port?
It's back here somewhere.
I'll let you guys decode that one.
I'm gonna go Metal Gear. There.
Well, your offer is very generous. We understand you don't have men to spare. I understand you have a store that stocks everything from the player's handbook.
Yes, absolutely. We have collected many things from travelers willing to trade. If you'll notice, look, we have hedge clippers that come apart and do 1d4 slicing damage. Two-handed is
brings out
quite
her
something. You
hair.
should see it. It's amazing.
Now, wait, that's not in the player's handbook at all.
Oh,
This is-
yes.
this-
Well,
this
everything
is-
else too. But
this
we
is
have that.
pathet-
It's special.
This is pathetic weapon.
Nerd glares at you. And then she kind of compares hers to that, and then she feels deceived because she thought her pair was like one of a kind and couldn't find it anywhere else on Earth. Sorry, I'm looking at the stuff I can buy.
Well, the main thing I'm interested in is gems. I've been learning new spells. A lot of them require diamonds and platinum rings. Is there anything where like maybe your culture doesn't value diamonds and you would trade them to me for beads or other trinkets?
Well, we have some shiny things.
Go on.
And if you wish, I can have our local jeweler come and you might appraise their wares,
Okay.
for instance. All right, we
Is it like a
have.
pawn shop or like?
I warn you, I do not have very much money.
Mm,
So if he's going to ask a fair price, don't even bother.
well, perhaps we could trade something.
Well, I don't know if I really have anything of interest. An alms box.
I'm afraid we haven't found much to trade in the last month or so.
My son, Aranth. You've met Aranth, yes?
Yes, we could trade him for a diamond. Is that your proposal?
Quite a bright boy. He is very, very bright boy for a 10-year-old. Very large for his age, yes.
Yes, very
Yes.
very mature.
When hostilities began between our two peoples, the Goliaths and the Kobold, there was much fighting. There was much looting, and something was stolen from us. It is a mummified horse tied to 4 sticks with like
I
a
knew I
bungee
should've
cord
got Speak
that
was
you
dead. Okay.
that you jump up and down on, and it's like riding a horse but in place. Quite creepy looking. The horse's eyes didn't really fix ahead. They're sort of off in 2 directions. But in any case, he lost that horse when he was young. They sought to steal it. It was my gift to him, and if you can bring that back, I will be happy to trade jewels with you. That
Is the horse smoking?
is
Or maybe if we
Why
do like
would
a
horses
ritual and
smoke?
light a cigarette.
Are you telling me?
I telepathically communicate to everybody and say, they do everything backwards here in the mountains. Selbsuni, how much gold did you need?
Well, if we want to be able to revivify, I need 300 gold diamond. I have 150 gold. If we want to be able to do a warding bond, I need 250 gold platinum rings. I don't
I
know
have,
what's important.
Hold on.
Our jeweler has 630 gold worth of jewels.
This is all in our heads right now.
Yes, just apropos of that.
Unless
That was in-
I telepathically sent Reggington,
Mm.
so I don't know
Yeah.
if Selbsuni was responding.
Sorry,
He
that
could
was
have
the
just been
king
talking out
thinking.
loud.
Yeah, that was the king thinking in his head too.
Oh,
She tell
uh,
Celeb Suni she has a seed shooter she got from the drawers if you want to trade that.
A what?
Regington. So, Subsuni, you can of course borrow some of my gold. Why don't I hold on to 5 gold for an emergency and you take 140?
Okay, so maybe we could get 1 300 gold diamond just in case.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I think a diamond is a great idea. I don't know if her or Nick would also like to contribute to the group fund, but maybe we can, get everything.
Nerd pulls out
Be
her
able to
+1
reply.
siege shooter.
Kerr just like shoves 130 gold towards you. Gold is unimportant.
All right,
Yeah, I guess.
we'll take a 300 gold diamond then.
Okay. Is this still in your heads?
That was no.
part
Is that okay? I have a 630 gold worth of jewels. So you would like to spend 300 gold and get a jewel.
Yes.
Cool. He brings you a encrusted jewel. It looks to be in the shape of a very large egg. It is beautiful, and inside is a lizard, and it looks like Connor.
Wait, is this a hatched egg? Or just looks like an egg?
It's a
So I started thinking like Game of Thrones when Khaleesi got the dragon egg and then as a gift anyway.
maybe Regington sit on it and see what happens. Yeah. In any case, that's it.
I will be your Khaleesi.
All right. So we had our long rest and looks like we chatted and
Let's head out.
yeah, I'm like I think we can go.
Although I still don't understand this siege shooter that you're offering.
I don't know. My note said +1 siege shooter from dwarves on my inventory list.
What is a siege shooter?
I don't know. Maybe we should
That
keep
looks
that. It sounds
like
pretty
a sling.
exotic.
Oh, a sling. I was imagining like a trebuchet.
That's what I was thinking too.
Well, there is a counterweight to it, so yes, I could see the comparison.
I wrote ball bearings next to it, so maybe it's like a special device that shoots ball bearings. Anyways, I don't know. But
Before you go, we must give you some fine furs. It is quite cold as you grow higher north.
That is a weird way to say what you said, but okay.
Yes, it is kind of a dialectic.
Nerd doesn't wear fur.
Kobolds produce body
It
heat.
smells
Let's
weird.
find out.
All
She'll
right.
just sit in between everybody else.
Kurt takes Nerg's offers and wears both furs.
Is he wearing like one forwards and one backwards, so he gets like both sides?
Oh,
Yes.
he misses Fluffy.
All right. Well, if there is no other business, I wish you luck.
Well, I mean,
Don't die.
I guess
Hmm.
maybe you could give us a map to get to the kobolds, or point a
Oh,
trail,
sure.
or
Yes,
word of
yes.
advice.
Of course.
Because otherwise, I think it is just us running up the mountain.
I
Oh.
just assumed it was the same one as in our book.
No, we just follow the glow.
The glow.
That is really what we usually do is just run and. But a map would be a good idea. Yes. He calls somebody in and he peels off a piece of cow face that has been tanned and he etches a rough map on there. So the Goliath village is at the bottom left of this map.
Mhm.
There is a trail. Hold on, let me get my notes. Very good.
Ew. Sorry,
Okay.
now I'm just envisioning a leathered cow face with a map on it.
It has,
Um,
it has tear streaks down part of it.
All right, so it's a map It has a line going from the Goliath town north. It forks into two directions. To the right, it goes to the Kobold Heights. And to the left, it just says no.
Kobold height.
What is this direction?
That is a left, and that is a right.
Nerg ask if it's lower Kobold heights, maybe.
What? If we go left down trail, where will we end up?
Dead.
What we will all die no matter which way we go eventually.
Yes.
But what immediately do you believe will kill us if we go
That's
left?
direction, end of the earth. Or so it seems. Darkness everywhere. In the forest. Crazed people, eating bodies, making bodies come to life. Blood and stuff.
Knew I should have picked Speak with Dead. I'm just lying. Okay, lots of fun.
So it is necromancers or something you're saying.
Quite fearsome. We never venture, no matter our bravest warriors, never venture that.
Still, it seems like if you want people not to go there, you could put more detail on this map than just no. You know, some people might think it was short for north, or
You could have worded this in a much less alluring way.
I always think an O is short for number, but there's no O in number.
yes, that is bizarre.
That's a really good point, actually.
I bet it's in Dwarvish or Elvish. The O is in number or something.
Yes, it's always the dwarves' fault.
Yes.
In any case, Nerg, I will mention that you've spent 12 hours listening to Goliaths in their normal tongue, so you have your...
Speak
You're-
Goliath now.
No, you don't know Goliath now, but you
Oh.
you know how to basically converse with them in Goliath, just as one of your
Is it like when you're
character
learning a
abilities.
language and then you just surround yourself in it and immerse yourself?
That sounds like she knows Goliath.
Wait,
Isn't
what?
Goliath
Or
just
like I
giant?
understand it, but I don't speak it. Is it like that?
It's on the character sheet. It's,
Semi-fluent. I know, I was kidding.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
April
so-
Fool.
If I speak giant, do I understand the Goliaths?
They speak
That's a
giant.
fair question.
It's slightly smaller than giant.
Half of
You have to
That's if they
speak
have
more
to.
quietly.
I'm slightly smaller than a dragon, so it all works out.
All
He
the
speaks
words are
Draconic,
shorter.
Too. Yeah.
I speak
Okay.
Draconic and
No
giant.
capital
I've got it
letters.
covered.
It's laconic, draconic.
We're sleepy dragons. That's what we call ourselves. That's our word.
Nerg's kind of curious to go to the snow zone because she doesn't think she's ever met a necromancer, so she's kind of curious like what that is.
Yes, thank you, Kevin. I don't know
Yeah.
why I forgot that the Goliaths speak giant because they're half giant.
No, it's
Hey.
okay. I was checking because like
Yeah.
you choose these languages and it's so amazing when it actually becomes useful.
It's true.
So Nerg, you
These
can
little
barely get by in giant.
Thank you.
Okay. You can ask like, where's the bathroom? Where's the train station?
What's your name?
Mm-hmm.
to Nerd in giant, I say Donde está la biblioteca?
Nerg says no comprende.
Are you sure you are not from this area? You speak quite good giant.
Nerg doesn't know what he said.
No memories of here.
Must be another kobold village somewhere else. Well, very good. Okay, here's some first. Go away. Don't die. Bye bye.
And we have our Doomsday Express wagon with us, right? We took that up here.
Yeah.
I start walking to that.
Okay. Very good. Let's onward. So the mountains are miles away. You surmise that it's going to take you about by the time you leave this morning, you'll arrive at night, if all goes well. Oh, also before you leave, he says stick to cover if you can. The trees begin to end the closer you get to the snow, and if the sun grows dim, hide.
Is that what it says on the map, or are they telling us that?
Sure.
Like leaving? Okay.
Yeah. So in one section he just wrote no, but then on the other section it says, "If the sun shall grow dim, take thy cover."
It's like when you read maps and they have like the little notes and what is it called? Ledger. I forgot. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Is the sun dim? Is it okay to proceed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
What,
Alright.
what happens when the sun grows dim? You make all these warnings that are very, very unclear. What are you trying to make these more intriguing or something?
No.
Conspiracy theories.
That is. Excuse me. That was like the longest indigestional burp ever. Yes.
Poison
No.
cloud.
Just sun grows dim and the people disappear. That is all.
Okay. Then I'm assuming we keep going.
All right. Who is in the cart and out the cart? I guess.
Or will be in front of the cart on
I'm
the
in the cart.
driver part.
Okay. Kerr's driving.
I'll go
Nerds,
up top where Fluffy used to sit.
Sorry, her has Fluffy's old blanket and doesn't wash it.
Regington will be inside the cart, and he will start telepathically communicating and be. I feel like I need to be honest with you. I appeared in Aliador just under 3 years ago with no memories of anything before that.
Yes, you are probably king.
Yes, we were all assuming that. It's fine. We won't hold it against you.
You won't hold it against me that I might be the king of a kobold tribe. That is very generous.
No,
Thank
don't
you.
mention it.
I just
We're very good people.
Nerg asked if you knew
yes,
that.
we are.
It is customary for you to say thank you at this
Yes,
point.
Fluffy wouldn't mind either.
Oh. You don't get to pick who your parents are.
So, are we gonna
Very
go?
true.
We're gonna go to the number necromancers first, or the village first?
What-
Nerg likes the necromancer.
As much as I went to go see these necromancers, we must go get the music and retrieve Fluffy as quickly as possible before anything happens to him.
They
Nerg says
revive dead numbers.
That's my understanding from the map legend.
Interesting. I wouldn't mind putting off this whole kobold king thing for a little bit, but maybe it's best we just face it and see what happens.
Can't pull a Prince Harry. Okay. Onward.
If anything, you being king makes this whole thing much easier. You just tell them to give us music, we go get Fluffy, done.
And then the necromancers. Nerg said.
Yes, and then the necromancers. I mean, how often do we plan on coming back up here?
As many times as it takes.
Okay, then after that we can all visit Kerr's family.
All right. Which way
Then
are we
sell
going?
Suni.
Any objection
North.
to heading towards the heading towards the kobolds?
Kobold Heights.
No.
Sounds good.
Very good. All right. Well, on your way. It is a bright sunny day. there are less and less trees as you go on because there's snow, and I guess trees don't grow in snow or whatever. I will need anybody with a high passive perception to make me perception rolls at some point. Only those who are outside, so Kerr and Celebsuni.
What does high mean?
You know, I'm rooting for you guys.
Perception.
Go.
29
Oh, that's really high.
with guidance.
Did he see the mummified horse? That's the main reason Nerg wanted to go to the
I got a nat 20, which is
All right.
21 perception.
Yeah, fine. Take that. All right. Let's see. Well, as you continue on, you do see that there are some very interesting markings in the earth. You see some corpses, some bones, ranging from very skeletal to more recently. They look somewhat charred, but the char is blacker than black. It is almost
Blackest black.
extraordinary.
I
The
feel
name of
like
my
there's
mascara.
characters from different campaigns who would be into this.
You also see very, very large claw marks in the earth, and you see the skeletons in poses of either attack or cower, and they are frozen.
Takawa.
Yeah.
Takawa.
My friends, I think we're coming to the dragons part of Dungeons and Dragons.
Ooh.
Oh, finally the dragon.
I could question these corpses, but it seems like a waste of a spell slot. What do you all think?
Nerg starts banging pots and pans because she saw the claw marks and wants to scare away any predators.
I think this is bad idea.
And then Nerg stops because you guys are usually right. but
Reggington
kinda
wants to
keeps
get
an
as
eye
tall
out.
as possible to scare away any mountain dragons. And he'll get up top in the fluffy spot with Selbsuni.
I'm surprised Kerr's not going like, that was fluffy spot.
We're just keeping it warm for him.
Don't give the elf ideas.
Fluffy winces. I mean, Nerg winces. Not, I mean,
Somewhere,
Kerr winces.
somewhere, Fluffy
We all
wins.
win.
Somebody winces.
Yes. Yeah. One of these characters, whatever their names.
How do you proceed?
With caution.
On wagon.
Kerr grabs Reggington and pushes him, holds him down. And is like, best we not throw attention to ourselves.
But we
Unless you think you're like a kobold, so you can talk to big dragon.
Who will most likely talk to the dragon?
I probably
Reggington.
could speak to. Well, I mean, I think most dragons speak common, but I do. I do know the language of dragons. It's my. Well, I assume my native tongue. I don't know for sure. Don't remember. He looks off. He wasn't literally trying to look as tall as possible. I was just making a joke about him getting tall. So he was just up, and he was just trying to keep an eye out and be ready for attack.
We
This guy.
Power.
we
Nerg gives
proceed.
Reg- oh, sorry.
As I say, we proceed with elevated awareness of our surroundings.
The sky grows dim. You want to make me another perception check because an hour.
I gave
has
Reggington
passed.
a bardic inspiration. That's all I wanted to say. And it's a
Yes.
D8.
Oh,
Okay.
thank
I
you.
think
Those
it's
last
D8.
10 minutes.
My perception is very bad this time.
mine as well. 9. That's with a plus.
Reggington rolled a 16.
The 9 is with a +7 and guidance.
Oh, I rolled a
Even
nat
with
20.
those terrible rolls,
Okay.
I will still say that you somehow, freaking miraculous. The sky grows dim, and you all see very high in the sky something that looks like a bird, but with a very long tail. And it looks almost, the wings don't look bird-like, they look arched.
It is one of these tailbirds, I think.
Yes, I've heard tales
It
of this
does
tale.
look like a bird with a long tail, but wait a minute. Birds' wings don't arch like that.
Comes closer. It comes closer. However,
Kerr casts darkness on the wagon, on his sword, encompassing the wagon.
okay. Then Kerr would be the only one able to see out. Is that right?
Let us know what
Yes.
happens, Kerr. Tell us if we should duck.
Great. And does
And-
the darkness follows you, right? It doesn't.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
I cast it on an item. It's as if I were casting the light spell.
Well, I also rolled bad perception. What you see is a dragon. Its hue is.
It's you.
Blue
It's
hue?
hue.
It has a blue hue?
Yeah. Can we get a 6 square in?
It blew you.
We have a dragon whose hue is quite similar to that of the blacker than black char, and with notes of the jewel in Regington's forehead and Kerr's sword. It has that
They're
kind
related.
of pinkish glow to it. But it flies over, and for all you can tell, it does not see you. Even this giant shadowed thing in the middle of the ground. Anyways, it flies over and it flies off.
The tail bird just flew away.
This is Tailbird.
Hmm.
All right. How long does your darkness last?
My whole life.
He was born in darkness.
I was born in the darkness. You've merely adopted it. But darkness lasts. It lasts 10 minutes.
Cool. All right. So you continue on. You went unseen, but you do know there is this very, very large beast scouring the perimeters.
Tail bird.
All right, continuing on. It is approaching evening. The sun is going down. You get closer to the mountains. They are. You do see some flames in the distance, torches and the like, very, very, very far away, and some glowing coming from a seemingly cave very high up in the mountains.
Is it the same glow as Regington and her
It
and the
is.
Do we do like any sort of roll to figure out like what the connection is, or nah? Like a nature
You can do
check?
it as character. You don't have to roll. If your
Can you,
character would,
an Arcana check?
you may, sure.
Oh no, Mario just died. Oh, that is a 12.
Okay, a 12. What do you want to know? It's a very unique color, and you've seen it in the mirror every day for the last 3 years. And it did after Bungar, the village elder of the dwarven elder, did his ritual. There was some type of magnetic attraction between your jewel and something else. Someone's
emphasized
something
ritual.
else. Ooh. But I imagine that, you know, Regington being a world-class investigator and puzzler might know something or assume something, right?
Yes, there's clearly a connection between the jewel in my head and the sword. That dragon.
And the cave?
Well, yeah, I would assume with the cave. I am, without touching it, maybe I'll take my jacket and cover my hands with it. I want to approach Kerr's sword and investigate it.
Very cool. All right.
I was
you
just
may
about
do
to
that.
ask if it ever tingled when you got close to it or something. If you felt like a weird energy.
Her is suspicious, but lets it happen.
That is a 21, and if let me know if that's not high enough to be successful.
Sure thing.
So then we can put some mustard on it.
And tell me again what precisely you were doing. You put the jacket around your hands?
Yeah, so I'm Kerr offhanded something about never touching it. So I'm just keeping it covered so it never directly contacts. I'm keeping my claws covered so it never actually makes contact with my scales.
I like it. Even through the fabric of the heavy coat, you still feel this immense pull. It is as if you can feel not only the physical feeling of the jewel in your head being pulled downwards, but also maybe your soul itself. Shudders go through you, and why don't
No, soul is trapped in the sword. Roll a new character.
you very much feel like you're about to die.
Called it.
Should have got Speak with Dead. Anyway. Okay.
Would I not die if I rolled higher than 20?
Oh, you're not dying.
Okay.
You feel death. Like, it's kind of like like when you eat at Arby's, it's like something could kill you at any second. That's kind of
But they have the meat.
So my investigation is uncovering an overwhelming sense of death.
And I would also say that okay, let's cut to it. Nobody knows this, but Regington is absolutely putting this together. That the shard in your forehead, at least the bottom half that you can see, looks very much like, okay, if this was like a puzzle, like a two-piece puzzle, you feel like that piece might just very well fit into that sword.
Does he just rip it out of his head and or how does this work?
So I think Regington can definitely decide that whatever's in your forehead came from Kerr's sword.
You know, animals feel when we put chips in them. Sorry.
As Regington is, Kerr sees that Regington is like getting his soul sucked in his sword or whatever, and pulls it away. He's like, maybe it's not a good idea, my friend.
And how many hours has it been since we left the Goliaths?
At this point, it's been about 8 hours.
Okay. I'm gonna set up another telepathic bond,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll last for 6 hours. And just to Kerr, telepathically, I am going to ask him, Kerr, have you ever misplaced your sword?
I've had this sword as long as I can remember.
But do you ever remember not having it? Maybe you left it at a bar, or
Well, this sword, it was in monastery for about 3,000 years, and we were stuck there.
kind of a monastery for who?
These real... they were not nice guys. They were holding me in the sword in this monastery for thousands of years.
Telebsuni,
I don't really know their whole deal.
Yes.
Telebsuni, give me a history check.
But I can't hear what they're talking about, just so you know.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't either.
then never mind.
Only they know this.
It was somewhere in the mountain, but I come to about 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
We kill guys in monastery, we leave.
So I was just gonna quiz Telebsuni on the all of the elven presidents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chester Garfield. That's one of them, right?
Garfield,
Garfield, Odie, John,
Ermal, John.
There's
Who's
been like
John's roommate who disappeared.
The lesser known president,
I'm so bad
important.
with presidents.
there's been like 5 presidents of there's been like 5 presidents in the last like 3,000 years.
In D&D or real life?
Kidding. All right.
It feels like it. Okay. So that king whose name escapes me said that when it was dark, we should hide.
Iran?
Well, Aranth is the prince.
Oh, when it's dark, we should hide. I thought it was.
It says when it dim.
His name was Rock.
When sun goes dim, hide. Yeah, I'll start, whenever we're ready to hide or rest, I'll start casting Tiny Hut or something.
I mean, was that? Was that just it was sun went dim, that dragon appeared? We're safe, or do we think that the dragon will hunt all night?
Nerd thinks dark is dark, even though we're in darkness.
Dark is dark. Yes, correct.
Dark is dark. Well, let's push on. If what I know about kobolds, they not morning creatures. Nighttime is the right time, so let's just head up there and see what's going on in that cave.
Do we know how much further?
Couple miles.
Is that
All
like
right.
2 hours?
Should we? Are we approaching
The horse is
openly?
an extra cigarette, and we'll be there in no time.
If we want to be a little stealthier, maybe we should find a place to stash the wagon out here and approach on foot.
This is maybe a good idea.
As you think
I
that.
worry
could
how
be-
Nirg will do in the conditions, but I don't know.
We could put the
That is
horse
probably the best
inside the cart.
And we can cover it in like snow.
I'm not opposed to that, but I'm going to tell you I'm not cleaning.
I
Can I
think
get
somebody
perception
probably
checks?
has prestidigitation.
Perception checks from anyone outside.
That's going to be 18.
22.
Okay. You notice that shape, even though it is dark and that shape itself is dark, it still gives off that glow, that hue against the night sky. It seems to be approaching from the distance.
Nerd hides.
I drive the wagon. Is there any cover nearby?
Not so much. There's some rocks. There is ground. It is quite snowy at this point.
Could I, hold on, let me just make sure. I think it's gonna play
While Kerr is
music if I make
distracted,
it.
I'm going to ask, just telepathically ask Silpsy, do you know anything about a monastery where they maybe everyone was murdered a few years ago?
And if I may, Celebsuni, you do.
Yes, I was going to say I do.
You were going to say that. Okay, I'll sorry. Go ahead.
Yes, I may have heard of such a monastery. I mean, you know me, I'm not much for the history books, but it does ring a bell.
Casey, can I text you real quick?
Sure. But is it
While
different than what you told me in my backstory?
I don't think so.
Then
while this
Forget
is
what
while this
forget
is
what I
going
told
on,
you.
I park the cart by the rocks.
The Karakas.
Yeah, I was gonna make like a fake tree, but it's gonna be kind of small and not even cover the wagon, and then it's gonna play music, so it's just not a good idea. So never mind that.
Can we just use stealth to hide the wagon and hide the horse inside the wagon?
Your
Or-
nerd
I will
starts
take
throwing
a
snow
group
at it.
stealth check if you guys
Oh
want to
Lord!
come up with any extra means to camouflage
Wow.
and the like.
This roll's gonna matter, and we need at least watch me like get into a fight and I roll really low. But I rolled a nat 20 plus. You said stealth.
Are you doing disguise self on the cart, making it look like snow?
Yeah, I kind of camouflage it. I throw snow at it and like branches and stuff. Or whatever.
I have a dirty 20.
Okay.
24.
I got
That's with burning that inspiration.
a nat 1, a dirty 3, so to speak.
33.
I don't think there's
Zuni?
another type of fruit.
Very good so far. So I know that some of you are taking some of the roughage and terrain from around the area and putting it on top of the cart and doing your best to maybe take some.
Kerr's just standing up and shouting, apparently.
I rolled an
He
11.
I
starts
think
banging
Kurt,
pots and
Kurt's at like
pans,
the
too.
door of the cart being like, horses, come here.
And are you hiding
You
as
must-
well?
You must smoke cigarettes before we hide horses.
Okay, so Casey and I conferred, and then whatever you want to do with that info.
What?
Yes, I already told Wedgington that I was familiar with a monastery that fits that description.
The giant shape flies ever closer. Doing anything?
I'll just press my luck and message Subsumi, and it's like, any specific details about the group or what they might have been after?
The group, the group was guarding something. Is that what you're asking? They were destroyed, completely destroyed.
Do you have a connection to this?
Yes, my mother was killed that night. She was a member of the group.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, thank you. It was, 3 years ago.
Well, for an elf of your age, that's nothing.
Exactly. I've already forgotten it.
No, I meant I thought that would be like 2 days ago for
I suppose so.
You're
I
going
don't.
to need
Nice.
a
Great.
snow.
My memory is completely full, and it's easy for me to forget things.
Party elf.
You know, Elle.
I need the hard drive.
Just,
Okay, so now we've hidden the cart and we're gonna start heading towards the cave. I would imagine somewhat stealthily, but like not like commando style. We're still wearing underwear, I guess is what I'm saying.
Well, everybody except you. You don't wear pants.
And the shape from the sky flies
You
ever
can't
closer.
tell, but it's just a very thin thong.
Like
And
a
it's-
good word. Yeah.
Should we like hide in the snow?
Yeah, I wanted to make a snow angel to kind of like dig out the area and then cover myself in the snow that got moved.
that looks very cold.
It's not cold, but I don't know how that works. So. I think people bury themselves in sand, so I kind of do that with like.
Sorry, I have to do some math quickly. In the
Uh,
I
meantime,
ask you guys for help,
What?
but
I'm gonna telepathically communicate with Nirg and Nirg alone. And Nirg, I think I just found out that there's a possibility that Kerr killed Celeb Suni's mother. And
wow.
that Celeb
Typical
Suni
Kerr.
was being held prison, that they were protecting the world from Kerr.
Wow. He said Kerr killed his mom or his wife. Did you say?
I think
Sorry,
just
I
his
thinking of
mom.
the other
Definitely his
character
mom.
killed the okay mom. Sorry, I was like for my notes. I was like, wait, it's his other character. Wait, and then she said, "Do you know why? Is it because of the pink rock stone? Inherit her
I believe
ability?
it's all connected. I don't know.
Did he kill your parents too?"
I don't know.
And then she says, "We'll ask him after this dragon chat. We'll interrogate him later."
is Nurg's eye really red?
No, because she has snow all over it right now. She's been saying this while she's laying down in the snow because she's telepathically messaging. But anyways, it feels really cooling on her eye.
Oh,
She
I
had
love
bad
it when I
allergies.
get. I love it when I get snow in my eye.
Yeah, you know the feeling.
Not that bad.
Yeah, we'll zone of truth him later, she says, and then she goes silent. You need to hear dark. Wait, isn't the wagon? Oh wait, because Kerr's not by there. It's not in darkness. I was like, we didn't have to do all that because it's covered in darkness. But never mind.
I feel like it's been more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Probably.
So, what's going on with the dragon?
Oh, so the dragon flies ever closer. I had to do some math. We had some very good rolls. However, it will land and it will saunter in your direction. And I do need everybody to roll initiative.
Wow, I can't even talk to it.
Well, we could talk to it.
That's a valid action during initiative.
18.
14.
Once 18, 14.
Nine. No.
Oof.
5.
Oh.
You may be asking, you're a rogue. You probably have pretty high initiative. I do. I have +4. So I rolled a natural 1.
Could be
I got
worse.
35.
Casey, what's your dex?
Oh wait, that'd be a nat.
4.
Like 100? Okay. All right. The beast lands. And it is able to, you feel it is watching you from a distance. And it goes closer. Okay. Kerr, it is your turn. What you see right now is 60 feet ahead of you is this beast.
He like clearly sees us, right?
He's looking, yes, at you. Ooh.
I walk forward and say, "Hello, Tailbird. What business do you have here?"
How far forward do you walk?
I walk 30 feet forward.
All right. And what kind of, yes.
Hello, small one.
Ooh.
You are where you should not be.
We are where we must be, I'm afraid.
Your sword has an interesting color.
I have been told that recently, yes. Tell me, why is this sword interesting to you?
I feel a connection. I will take it now.
I think you will not.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay. So,
I'm afraid I cannot allow you to do that.
yeah, well. So,
We're gonna try and. Can I do an intimidation?
Agree to disagree.
You can do an intimidation check, sure.
This sword. I believe this sword contains more than you can comprehend, my scaly friend, and I believe it is. If you try to take it from me, things will not go well for you. That's gonna be fucking really high.
Birds don't have scales, Kerr.
This is 27.
27. Fine.
He doesn't know it's a dragon yet. He thinks it's intelligent.
I would like to see what you're made of.
What's the last thing you said?
I'd like to see what you're made of after I eat you. So like he's gonna bite you open, and then he'll see what you're made of. But literally, that's kind of
That's the sort of thing I usually tell people when I'm scared of them. After they make a 27. Okay, I will cast.
I will say, just out of game, you may have advantage on your next action.
Cool. My next action is casting darkness on my sword.
All right.
I say. I think we will. I do not think you will see what we are made of. Sure, fine. I said it. We're moving on. And then as a bonus action, I do Hexblade Curse on the dragon.
Very good. Excellent. All right, and you're 30 feet away right now. Everyone else is 60 feet away and in the same sort of area. Celebsuni.
All right. As my action, I will use my emboldening bond feature. And now that we're level 5, I can do it 3 people, so I will do Kerr and Regington and myself, since I assume Nirg will be in the back.
Yep.
And then with my...
Remind me what this does.
This, for the next 10 minutes, as long as you're within 30 feet of one of the other two, you get a d4 to each attack roll, ability check, or saving throw once a turn. Turn or round? Turn. And then with my bonus action, I will cast Spiritual Weapon. Well, first I'll move up, actually, and then I'll cast Spiritual Weapon so that it is close enough to attack.
Well,
Very good. All right. What's the range on that? That's got a pretty far. It's like 120.
I can cast it 60 feet away, so I guess I can actually cast it right next to him
You can make it.
from where
Sure.
I'm standing.
Okay.
That will be a 23 to hit.
All right. A 23 hits, sir.
8 force damage, maximum damage.
8 force damage. Very cool.
And I will move up, but to the side, so that the famous dragon breath weapon can hopefully not get me and the darkness at the same time.
What?
Yes, very tactical for an elf.
Sorry. Sorry. That last part. You're going where?
I'm moving up, but to the side,
Yeah.
knowing that the dragons may have a breath weapon.
How side?
The side.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Good.
Let's say the right side.
Hey,
So
okay.
I'll stay just outside of the darkness, which is, I think, is
Gotcha.
it 30-foot radius or 15-foot?
15 foot.
Okay,
So 30 foot diameter.
got it.
Okay. Very good. With that, it will be his turn. And he says,
I will eat your sword, and then I will eat his face.
Did you say
and
soul?
he-
You'll eat our soul?
So,
You're actually going to eat a sword.
I
I don't know if you're aware of this,
hard
but
to understand us.
swords will hurt you if you eat them.
Sorry, dragons have
No,
this
no,
natural
I saw a
fear.
man at the carnival do it.
Really?
He saw the whole thing and pulled it out.
It was on fire too, I think.
Yes, were you there?
Nerd nods and then puts her head back in snow.
I feel like it would hurt a lot to put your eyeball in the snow directly.
I think her allergies were bad today, so it's kind of when you open the freezer and it just feels pretty good on you, you know?
So this thing flies overhead. It's going to launch and leap, and he's going to swoop over to the back where Nurg and Regington are.
He can see past her cover, her camouflage. This messy pile of snow.
Okay, and I'm gonna do this. So,
Wait, am I in the darkness as well? I don't know how far away from Kurt
No.
it was.
I
Okay.
walked 30 feet up.
Oh, thanks.
okay, come on now, that's not right. All right, so Nurg, this first one is going to go for you. He is going to bend down and he's going to attempt to bite you, and that is going to be a 26 to hit.
That doesn't hit. I'm just kidding.
Your
April
AC is probably really
Fools.
good.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, so he goes and he opens his jaws and he is able to chomp down around your side and thigh, and with the added cushioning of the fur that you're wearing, it helps.
I
But
didn't
you-
wear fur.
That's
That was canon.
all right. Now I'll have advantage. No, so you are going to go ahead and take 15 points of piercing damage,
She's down. I'm just kidding. Okay, so the April Fool's jokes. Okay, 15.
plus an additional 4 acid damage. So all told, you're going to take 19 points of damage.
Decent.
Okay. The second one is going to go for
Wait,
who does he
two?
like? Hmm?
Two dragons?
No, one dragon.
Oh.
But his next attack.
Oh.
All right, he's going to swing at you with his hands or his claw. Yeah, claw. And it is going
He's going
to
to swing it toward
miss.
you.
It is going to miss you. It is going to hit a nearby rock, and he's going to shriek in
Not
pain
rock.
as it just a stone.
Now her cover's probably ruined because the snow's all bloody.
It hit the king of the Goliath.
Oh God! Yes, I was here the whole time. No, he rolls in that one and hurts
It hit
himself.
the star of the Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw.
Regington, this one's gonna go for you.
I don't
And
get how that's a Jason Statham pun.
Is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
You are going to take 11 slashing damage with the claw.
Okay.
It does not ruin your coat or any of your fine accoutrements.
Does Regington's blood glow that pink color? Or is it like normal blood?
Ooh.
I'll have to get up close to the light to find out.
Oh.
Find out what color Nerdingman's blood is next time on ComeDy&D.
What if we had a Patreon and then the only real thing that you get out of it from subscribing all these months is you get to find out what color Reg's blood is? That's
Hey
it.
guys, sign up to our Patreon if you want to see videos of me cutting myself. It's
You get to see
It's an
Kevin's
option.
blood.
Hot. And that is going to be Nerg's turn.
Ah, okay. She lifts her head up out of the snow still, and then she's gonna. She can. How far away is the dragon? It's like next to her, right?
Yeah.
Oh. You know, she doesn't have a lot of attack spells. She's gonna fairy fire it.
Okay.
Dex save. You have to beat a 16,
All
15.
right. Ooh.
I don't know if after my proficiency bonus went up, I don't remember if I upped it. So I don't know if it's 15 or 16, but I'll say 15 to be a good honest.
what's your charisma modifier?
It's +5.
So it'll be 16.
So 16. Beat 16. Thank you.
What color is he?
Oh, you know, turquoise.
All right. So this shadow
Boris,
and
come on.
pink dragon is now turquoise and glowing. Anything else?
I don't think any of my friends are like. How far are my friends from?
Kerr and Cell are like 30 away, but one's to the side, the right side.
I'm gonna give Kerr a bardic inspiration, and it's gonna have my moat, and I'm gonna choose the attack roll moat. So whenever you roll your bardic inspiration die to an attack roll, you get like a little thunder moat, and you get an extra D6 of damage.
Cool. And it's a bardic.
Need to
What's the
make a
bardic
con
inspiration
save.
die right now?
I think it's a D6, but it might be a D8.
Cool.
Just go to the next person, I'll tell you in a sec. Sorry, I played Bard rarely. I think it's a D6 and it goes to D8 at level 6. I might be totally wrong.
I only play bars and I can never remember. Okay. And lastly, Regington, your turn.
It's a D8. Okay.
Regington will disengage and move 30 feet to the left of Kerr.
Okay.
And then I am going to throw a Psychic Blade.
You have advantage.
And an extra D4.
Whoa!
Wow.
And my axe.
What can I add the D4 to?
Attack roll,
The
ability
saves.
check, or saving throws. So you could, but you get it every turn. So
Once a turn?
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, throw it on there.
Nice.
So that's a 21.
Very good. A 21 hits.
Nice.
Ooh.
Does the tailbird's
So
blood
that's-
glow? Oh, sorry.
Too late. That is 18 psychic damage.
18 psychic damage. Very good. It cowers, it shrieks, and for a brief moment, you have some insight into its soul, and you feel some kind of bonded connection. But just like that, it is broken, and you are snapped back to reality. Woof! There goes gravity.
Gravity.
All right.
Spaghetti.
Anything else?
Is there,
No,
vomit
that's
on, is there vomit on his sweater already?
The dragon is wearing a sweater. Of course. How did you know? All right, we're at the top of the round. Kerr.
Runs and tries to stab him with the sword in the back.
All right,
And we're rolling a whole mess of dice.
go dice roll.
The Bardic Inspiration's a D8.
And you get a
And you have
D4.
advantage.
That's gonna be 19 to hit.
Shall hit.
And the damage is gonna be 4 plus 5 plus 3 is 12.
12. Yep. 12 damage.
12. It's, let's see what kinds. It's 9 physical damage and 3.
Other things.
Did you roll your thunder damage D8 if you used your Bardic Inspiration?
I did not use my Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
3 of a damage type that it doesn't specify. Okay, and then I'm rolling my second attack.
Ooh, second attack.
Nice.
Man, you kids nowadays with all your
Uh,
bonuses.
That's gonna hit. That's more than a 19.
Yes, sir.
How much? I do 1d6 extra?
What are you asking?
Yeah, Cassie.
D8. It says, take thunder damage equal to the number rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die. Never mind.
Okay.
Bardic Inspiration die.
So this one's
Cool.
gonna be 13 plus 4 thunder.
I hate counting my own dice. Yeah.
All right, fantastic. You slash it good.
It's actually 2 more than that. 1 more to each damage roll.
Okay. Even better. You say so. Good. Anything else, sir?
No.
Okay, from 30 feet away and to the right, Salopsuni.
All right.
Thank you. I thought somebody like. Never mind.
I will also run over to the dragon. Can I get far enough around that I'm not in the darkness?
Let's see.
Is this dragon bigger than 15 feet?
Large. So.
Aren't
doesn't
they like
seem
10
it.
feet large? Or is that extra large?
Is any part of him sticking out of the darkness such that I could hit it with a sword?
Given that the dragon is fairy fired?
I mean,
Advantage.
oh gosh. Well, let's just say half darkness, half fairy fired. Take a straight roll.
Do you see like a turquoise
So-
tail sticking out?
So nothing's sticking out of the darkness then.
I don't know. I imagine the head's pretty large, like big dumb, like a head. You just take a head. Just take
It's
it.
like
Sure,
when
it's
the-
glowing head.
All right, I'll run up and cast Booming Blade and attack it.
Okay.
It's like when dogs stick their
Does a 17 hit?
When
head under the couch.
dogs stick their head out of the
I'm sorry.
cloud of darkness.
21. Does a 21 hit?
21 hits. Yes.
It's gonna be 17 damage, combination of thunder and piercing.
Wow.
Let me know if you want to split it out.
Boom.
And-
Thunder and piercing, you're good.
And bonus action, I will start moving the spiritual weapon towards him.
Okay.
Oh,
Spiritual weapon moves
love
20
that.
feet.
Yeah, so it'll take 2 or 3 turns.
Okay. And your spiritual weapon's gonna move down. Very good. All right. And here, it's the
What
dragon's
does your
turn.
spiritual weapon look like? Okay.
Yeah. What does it look
That's what
like?
everybody used to always ask me when I.
You know, like a glow stick.
It's like a rave that it's like we see a turquoise dragon and a glow stick.
Exactly.
That's cool. I like it.
Nerd
All right.
like-
Yeah, we can make this happen. Let's do. Where's the? Okay. Let's go.
Yes.
All right. From the front of you, wings spread and out of the darkness, and it. Let's see. It whooshes back. It whooshes back, and it's going to
What?
fly away from. Let's see. Looks like all of you. Is that right?
Is he gonna do his breath thing?
Is he gonna-
Steve?
is he gonna
Does
take-
Gilbert have that?
Okay, it takes
He's flying back.
7 thunder. Oh, it's 2d8 now. I'm sorry.
He takes attacks of opportunity, yeah?
He takes 12 thunder from
Oh.
the booming blade.
And I was
Okay.
next to it. I'll stab him with my hedge clippers.
And no,
Oh.
you can use the d4 on this attack because it's a new turn.
One of my dice went somewhere.
12 booming blade thunder.
And I'll hit for another 10 piercing as he leaves.
All right.
18 hits. It's a I stab with my hedge clippers.
21 to hit, and that's going to be 9. This will be 12, 17 damage.
17. Oof. Okay.
And then 4 from my hedge clipper. And say it again.
Let's see. Okay. And 4.
Yeah.
All right.
He's still up.
Anything else?
It's
All
his
right.
his turn still.
Yes. Okay. Now that you didn't see this coming, did you, players? He will open his mouth.
I knew
And,
the breath
um,
weapon.
From where I am, it looks like he can get all of you within a 15-foot cone.
But where
Well-
does he know where I am?
I think I was 30 feet away from everybody.
Oh, you were 30 feet away.
Man.
Hold on. Oh, sorry, my line was pointing. I thought it was going down and it was going up. So he gets everyone but Regington. He's off to the left now, and I
Sorry,
need
girls.
everyone but Reg to please make me a dexterity saving throw.
21.
That's good.
God. 30
Pretty
20.
good.
Wow, I'm so nervous.
That's gonna be 19.
Okay.
I would have died.
Okay.
I
Nerg,
had like 18 hit points. 30 20.
30-20. So you all succeed,
Yeah.
and you will all take half of 49
What?
acid damage.
Nerds down.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay, so you succeeded. It'll be 24. And Nurg is down.
Yeah. She makes
Oh,
sure
dear.
to fall in the snow because it doesn't hurt as much.
It's got a nice
fluffy
cooling
snow.
effect.
Yeah.
Right.
Very
Okay.
cinematic.
Yeah.
So he did not disengage, but he did move out of range. Incurring opportunity attacks. He moved back 15 feet, and he is going
Is
to.
he still fairy fired if I die?
No.
Ah,
No.
no. This is
Sorry,
one.
party's over. Oh, I shouldn't have said.
There's still a glow stick.
And it is going to fly, and he will be. Let's see, 15. Man, he will be. He's going to whoosh up and fly 65 feet in the air over your heads. Oh, sorry. I can make that cooler. Hold on.
Are you gonna do his voice? You sound like I couldn't hear anything, and now it's like somebody who tries to whistle and like nothing comes out.
Me. All right. Nerg.
I have to make a death save.
Death saving throw.
We maintained concentration.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yes. Okay. That's
I'm gonna use a
better than a
different
1. That is a fail, though. All right. Regington.
Did Bardic Inspiration
Very.
live
I
after
will
you died?
take out my short bow
Yes.
and use a bonus action to steady aim.
Steady
and-
that aim.
Alright.
Very good.
And you get a D4.
And that, I don't think a D4 will help an 11.
You never know until you roll it.
Okay. I
Is
do.
this like Bless? Did you cast Bless, Casey?
It's like Bless, but it's a cleric feature.
Oh, okay. It's like, what did you cast? I was like, I remember you saying that.
That arcs and it swings and it is about to hit him in his shoulder, but the wing moves and it misses.
Yeah, that was a 1 and a 2.
Anything.
So
Ooh,
the advantage
mama.
is fun.
Dang. That's brutal.
Yeah, God.
Ooh. Anything else, sir?
No, that would be it.
All right.
That's-
Gentleman Kerr.
So he's in the air, right?
Yes.
How far in the air?
65 feet.
Damn.
Horse.
I will run forward to be as close to him as I can be, and I'm at least 15 feet away from the rest of the party.
Yep.
And I will regret my ability to not be able to do range damage, and I will use my racial feature to cast Fairy Fire on him. No, that's another concentration spell. Damn it.
Yeah.
I will ready an action to attack him if he gets close.
Gotcha. All right. It is his turn. No, it is Celebstuni's turn.
Yes. Bonus action, I will healing word Nirg. That will be, what is it, 6 hit points.
You don't really hear her gasp back to life because she doesn't really make noise, but you see her little head kind of move in the snow.
Oh.
Oh.
Let me see. I can't cast another spell unless it's a cantrip, correct? Alright, so he's 65 in the air above me. That's directly above me?
From where you are further away, so that is, he's gonna be, no, not directly above you.
What is the distance
So,
to
Only
it?
3 more turns and your spiritual weapon will be.
Well, I had to cast healing
really-
word. Well, here's my
You're,
question. Can I run and jump and cast a 60-foot cantrip on him? Because I am 6'2".
Yes.
I'm gonna make you roll for this.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
that's a very fair
Well, couldn't you
question.
just move 5 feet? Because he's 65 straight up.
I think, yeah, he's 65 straight up off the ground, not from me. So I can't just move closer on the ground, I don't think.
Right, so you would have to move under him and then jump, yes?
Yes.
All right.
What do you want, acrobatics?
What do we do?
Celebstuni's tall, so isn't
I
he
would-
like technically?
I'll
5
go
feet
for
off
it.
the
You can do
ground?
acrobatics. And that is the DC because I feel that's good. and
That is a waste of a critical success. But it's a very good jump.
So it says you can 3 plus your strength modifier in feet up.
Okay, but that's 4 feet up, and I'm 6'2".
Oh.
That's like
Ugh.
10 feet.
If that lands, it is Toll the Dead, so that is a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, and it's
Oh,
60
I like
feet.
that.
It's a 60-foot range.
All right. I think that it just putters out right near the anus, and it will miss.
So that's half damage on the anus. Can I get an anus
No, it's,
wisdom saving throw?
It is out of range.
All right. I will also make sure that
Wisdom
I'm.
sanus.
I will also make sure that I am 15 feet away from everyone else.
You sure are. Okay.
Yes.
Well, he is going to fly 80 feet away. He's going to use his movement, and he is going to dash. So ultimately, he's going to be 160 feet away at the end of his turn, back towards the mountain.
Excellent.
Nerg, it is your turn.
We have defeated the beast.
He just started flying away.
He starts flying away. He turns around, and he says,
Next time.
I'll
You
get
next
you,
time,
Gadget.
Gadget. Next time.
Nerg starts casting Tiny Hut.
okay. We can be out of initiative.
Nope.
Nope.
I still have 300 and
Oh yes, I will.
320 feet of range.
And I'll.
He's 65 up and 160 ahead. Go on ahead, Kev.
That's like 210.
Yes, I.
Or if Nerg has nothing she wants to do. Sorry.
No, she just starts casting Tiny Hut.
Sel, did you want to?
Yeah, after Regington.
Okay. All right, Regington.
Okay.
She got rid of her sling, so she doesn't have any.
Yeah.
Or her siege
I am
spear.
sharpshooting.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So that's 17.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, 17 misses.
I guess you need an 18. Okay.
So that'll miss.
Okay, anything else?
Oh, that's so cool.
What
What if he jumped and did it? Oh.
Then it
Nope,
would look
that's it.
cool.
Okay. Then top of the round, Kerr.
If only there were a long-range warlock cantrip that typically people take.
Yeah, that'd be really convenient. Kerr releases his darkness spell and says, "Next time indeed," and walks back to the cart.
Celebsuni.
All right, I will drop my rapier and take the longbow off my back because I am, of course, an elf. Every elf is issued a longbow at birth.
Oh, nice.
So I will
Like the Swiss.
exactly, and I will take a shot because why not?
Nice.
Ooh, that is very good. That's going to be 26 to hit.
And is this advantage or disadvantage?
I don't think so.
Okay.
How far did you say he was?
He's 65 up and 160 away.
Okay, then it's disadvantage.
Yeet.
Oh, I crit on the second one,
Was
so
that
I'll
like
stick with the
stupid
27.
Hey! Good job.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's see what happens.
It's
Double
only 11 damage.
Oh, that's after it's doubled.
No, the crit was on the disadvantage.
11 damage.
11 damage.
And with that, you see a shape from the sky in the distance fall, spiraling towards the earth. You hear a thud, and you see snow impact, flurry around. It is dead.
Wow.
Wow. Reg, was that your shot or mine? I can't believe we hit him.
I believe that was your shot.
Well,
Steph Curry, as time expires with the 3.
The new Splash Brothers.
why did...
Kerr runs up to investigate the dragon corpse.
Yeah, Nerg wants some of its blood to compare to like Regington.
Cool. Well, go on ahead and take your prize, but do it next time, as that will be the end of this episode of ComeDy&D. Thank you, everybody.
Wow.
Oh, Big Ant missed the dragon. He always complains about not having a dragon.
yeah.
He's not here tonight.
And who is it that we're raiding today, Simon?
Oh, I don't know. Does anybody have any other better ideas? I was watching this guy
You were so
speed run.
excited about it. Just read
I
it.
am excited about it. All right.
Skillshare.com.
do it.
Let's raid
I'm gonna do
Skillshare.
it. Okay.
Yeah,
wait.
ComeDy&D.com/Skillshare.
Yes, if you
Learn how.
learn how to
Okay.
shoot a dragon from 600 feet away.
I
It's
was
not that
actually
hard.
calculating the hypotenuse of the directions to see if it was still in range for a third shot.
Yeah, I think you could have, right? Oh no, you have a short bow. The longbow, the long distance range on the longbow is 600 feet.
Wow.
Only I was proficient.
Okay, so we are raiding Mitako.
Said you didn't have a siege shooter. Or a sniper.
Thank you also to Sirenscape for letting us use some of the sound effects. Were there some dragon sound effects?
There's some dragon sound
Silent
effects. We
Voice.
use their technology. We are thanking. Thank you. And thank you to Gamescape, the escapist game store in the world.
Also, go to ComeDy&D.com/Skillshare. Get yourself a Skillshare membership. It would make us money, and it'd be very hilarious if you were the first person to ever do that.
Someday someone will do it, right?
I don't know why we
I did
haven't,
it.
but who knows?
Do it
Oh, you
again.
did? I should check the
Oh, you
earnings
did?
report. Join the Discord. That link is probably somewhere.
Oh yeah, we should post that.
And
Let's see if I can do it quickly.
next week, I think we're going to do Lasers and Feelings, right? On Wednesday of next week?
Yeah.
Oh, and after that, Simon and I should be here normally.
Great.
We shall.
Yeah,
Yes.
just a heads
Thank
up
you,
there
everyone.
for understanding.
Thanks, everyone, and good night.
Skillshare.com.